ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is giving and taking in life and how they play an important role in our lives. See, if a man is prepared to give or to share what he has, definitely that man will shine in the play of nature. And he also becomes a worthy recipient of the grace of the Lord. See, if we are asked or a man is asked to prepare two lists of taking and giving. In respect of taking, suppose an angel appeared to this man and asks him to choose or to wish whatever he wants, and all his wishes will be fulfilled. Then what does he do? If such an opportunity arises in life, then the conscious mind will come into play and it starts evaluating all options available in taking. So it first thinks how much the other can give and what is the intention behind such giving and what he can do with what he gets and with whom he can share what he takes or gets from the other. So the conscious mind is very calculative, very logical, but emotions are spontaneous reactions. So how they deal in various situations differ from person to person. Now, suppose, as already said earlier, a man prepares a list of what he can take from the other, and he prepares a list of what are the things he requires and what is required to fulfill all those desires or wishes and all that. So in respect of material things, it is only the money which plays an important role in fulfilling his desires. Now, the other list he has to prepare. That list is what he can give. The first list is what he can take, and the other list is what he can give. So if the list drawn by anybody of both give and take situation, so if the list of taking is too long, then the life of that person will end up in frustration and suffering and misery, because the desires unfulfilled creates suffering and misery. Suppose the list of to be given of the same person is also equal. I mean, the list of the taking and the list of giving is equal, then he can lead a balanced life. In another situation or scenario, the list of the taking is less than the list of giving. That is, in which case the list of giving is more compared to the list of taking. Then you are something special, because your anticipation of the fulfillment of the wishes or desires is very much less compared to what you can give to the other. So you are something special, and nature has endowed you something special which you can cherish and dwell in peace and joy to some extent. In a third scenario, there is no list of taking anything from anybody, and it is only the list of giving. Only if you have that list of giving to the world, then you are a God walking in the human form in the world. So, in taking, you have to be thankful, but in giving, you feel thankful and grateful to the Lord or nature or divinity in having got that opportunity to give and share whatever is given to him by the divinity to the fellow human beings. So, in this regard, there was a Zen master who had a large following. So, that Zen master wanted to build a monastery for his disciples, as the number of the disciples is increasing day by day. So he wanted to build a monastery for them. Then one of his rich disciples, who is very benevolent, has come forward to fund that task. So in those days, 3 gold coins were adequate to meet the family expenses in a year. So this man approached the master with a bag of 500 gold coins and offered the same to the master for construction of the monastery as a part of his contribution. So the master looked at it and asked the disciple, okay, I will take it, keep it there. So this disciple, who has offered 500 coins, you see the fear and ignorance are twins. Similarly, the ego and money are also twins. They move together. So, because he is a wealthy person and offered so much to the master, and the master simply said, keep it and go away, and he did not say anything further in appreciation of his gesture to donate that much wealth. So his ego was hurt. So again he told the master that the bag contains 500 coins, gold coins. Please remember, master. With some kind of rage, he uttered these words. The master smiled at his utterance and told the disciple that you are expecting some kind of thankfulness for the gesture you have made to a noble cause, isn't it? The disciple readily agreed and nodded his head. Then the master told him, my dear son, it is the giver who has to thank for having accepted that kind of gesture by the master. you have to be in thankfulness, because the giver is only a divine instrument. Unless the God wills, nothing, no ripple happens in you. So, the God has utilized you as his instrument to offer this gesture for a noble cause. So, for having accepted you as a divine instrument, you should be thankful and express your gratefulness to the God and the all merciful divinity. So, giving or sharing is the expression of the divine. It is not subjective, it is an objective expression of the divinity through us or any one of us for any noble cause. So, the Master continued, in all religions of the world, the greatest number of the divine souls are remembered for what they gave to the world through their holy acts and divine teachings that inspired millions of lives, that has lit the candle of wisdom, that has given the solace to thirsty souls. The wisdom of the Masters quenched the thirsty souls. So, be grateful to the Lord and thankful to the beings who continue to be the givers out of love and compassion towards humanity.